Is it ya pili?
Took over yesterday. It's a working day.
So can you a commitment, your commitment, personal commitment?
Your Excellency, our Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, all the governors present, members of Parliament and National Assembly, MCAs, the leadership of the National Police Service headed by the IG, and all the officers present here, good afternoon. To start with, my name is Douglas Kanja Kirocho, formerly the Commandant General Service Unit, and right now the Deputy Inspector General in charge of the Kenya Police Service. First of all is to appreciate our President for finding favor in me and appointing me the Deputy Inspector General. I'm happy about that. In charge of around 75,000 officers who are responsible in the profession of security within our republic to ensure that we have peace and security. We cannot have peace and security when half of the republic is drunk. Our CS was categorical and clear. We have three major challenges. Number one, terrorism. Number two, bandit, cattle rustling. And now number three is alcoholism and the drug abuse. The first two have been dealing with terrorism, cattle rustling, and bandits. That have actually been my field of specialization. Remember, I was the operations commander in Dusit when the Republic was attacked. I went there, I worked for 19 hours together with others, and we were successful. We ensured that we liquidated the terrorists, and we were able to save 1,200 Kenyans and other nationalities who are trapped in the Dusit buildings. I've been deployed in Bonny down there when there were real troubles of terrorism. Right now, Lamu area, coastal region are quiet. Northeastern is quiet. We are operating in North Rift right now, dealing with bandits. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that it's just a matter of time. That area will be quiet, like any other areas within this republic. Now, I'm going to deal now with the issues of drugs, alcoholism. And for your information, I happen to come from this county. I've been born here, brought up here, educated in this county. My people are here, my family, my friends, and everybody else is here. I am pained by what we are seeing here. My small shopping center, half of them are drunks. So it's a big challenge, but we are equal to the task. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that we are going to walk this journey together with others and everybody of goodwill. At the end of the day, we are going to succeed because we have even succeeded where things were very thick. Even this one, I want to assure you that we are going to succeed. Our fellow officers, I count on you to support us so that we can be able to eradicate this menace. We will be having separate discussions so that we can be able to see how best we can be able to deal with these issues. As our IG has said, internally we have our own problems. We are going to address those problems so that we can be able to also move forward. And with those few remarks, let me say thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, our new Deputy Inspector General, KPS, for giving us a lot of hope and encouragement. I now wish Your Excellency, the Deputy President, to call upon the Acting Director General, Kenya Revenue Authority, Madam Roslyn Simiyu, to give us her remarks. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes. Karibu sana, madam.
Your Excellency, Deputy President, CS Interior, our governors, all governors present, all PSS present, our IG, all our leaders in various sectors of government, in the political sphere, and even our religious leaders, good afternoon. Your Excellency, allow me to make a small correction. I think I've just been baptized by the MC. He called me Roslyn, but I am Rispa. So just following on the concerns of the day, and very many sentiments that have been shared here. Your Excellency, you started by actually setting the right tone and saying that we are not here to point fingers and it's not a blame game. But I think, as the IG has actually said, where there is a problem, it is important to start by acknowledging that there is a problem. When we look across our country and we step back, even in our space as Kenya Revenue Authority, what is our role? Beyond just that core mandate that we have called upon to do of collecting, mobilizing revenue to keep the wheels of this government, of our government running, when you look at this space on the subject at hand that we are discussing today, Your Excellency, we do license excise manufacturers. And as it is now, we do have just about 55 licensed manufacturers, excise manufacturers, of which about 44 are operational. And when you talk about excise manufacturers, you're talking about alcohol manufacturers and cigarette manufacturers, who are just largely two. But what we continue to see, Your Excellency, is that there's an upshoot of, I would call them quote-unquote manufacturers in every corner of our country. And I will not belabor the point because that has been pointed out before. Your Excellency, from where we sit, one of the key issues we have seen is the concern around illicit ethanol. Illicit ethanol, and sometimes even industrial chemicals, are being used to manufacture these alcoholic products. And this is what is damaging our society. Your Excellency, when you look at this illicit ethanol, for starters, and to me I would say perhaps it also goes back to lack of patriotism, and perhaps in some instances, greed to make a quick buck. Why? In looking at the cost of excise in our country, or rather cost of excise in the region, Tanzania, our neighbors, the excise on ethanol is actually 0. So there's actually no excise on ethanol. Ethanol, which is the core ingredient that is used to manufacture alcohol. Across, on the other side, Uganda, it is about 79 shillings per liter, plus or minus. If you look in Kenya, it is about 356 shillings per liter. Your Excellency, that starts by saying that just by the realization that we know that the underlying ingredient is costly, you have people bringing the illicit one across the country or from across the borders and using it, and of course, even adulterating it and creating something that is more lethal. As it is now, we are working with the National Treasury to just find a way and a break-even point on the matter of excise, because as the majority leader rightly said, that an increase in taxes is